The predictions of scientific naturalism built the modern world. They built the silicon chip. They built the communication system that we're using at the moment, the internet. These are the fruits of the predictions of scientific naturalism. And on this, what do you have in return? Where are the benefits? What are the practical benefits of the predictions of the Bible? Over to you, Thickshades.
Thickshades, I
Yes.
think the point that is being made is that what appear to be trivial and somewhat inaccurate prophecies, if indeed they are prophecies, mean naught when you compare it to what science has given you. That's
so
the
let
point
me-
that's being made.
Right. So just like, as I said, you have a lot of facts and theories in science. You put them together and you kind of predict the future. Same thing with the Bible. If you are wise and smart enough, you can read and you can figure out what's going on in there and predict the future. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Right,
Now,
okay, well, Thunder asked you specifically what you could predict.
okay,
So,
let me...
give us
I don't have...
an example of what you
Right.
could predict if you understand
please-
the Bible well enough. That's what Aaron is coming.
What's prediction? What is the definition of prediction?
You are going to say, Thickshades, you are going to tell me and the other people here what is going to happen. You're going to lay out a time limit for when this is going to happen, and it's going to be falsifiable so that when it doesn't happen by the deadline, then we have a public admission that you were wrong.
Oh, okay.
So make
well,
your
I
prediction.
guess... All right, Aaron. I'm going to... No,
Yes?
hopefully not. This is my prediction. You know that golf thing? A lot of things going to start from that. Not many people will be able to stop that. We're going to do something very drastic. And that kind of...
That is somewhat
Oh,
vague.
boy, I'm being
Can you be a little bit
conservative.
specific.
Yeah, let's be specific. We don't want to say something. Well, this isn't like reading the astrology out of the
Okay.
newspaper. We want
Specific
something
like that.
specific.
All right. Okay, Aaron. In order to stop the Gulf oil, we're going to have to use something nuclear. Okay? But that will eventually be very harmful for all of us.
Andromedus is next.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get in here for ages. Now, Thickshades, listen to everything I have to say, and at the end, I will ask you a question. And when I ask a question, that is when I'm expecting an answer, not before. You entered this call, and the first thing you said was, what do you think about the prophecies in the Bible? And Aaron went off on a tangent that you didn't like, and the next thing you said was, 1967, 1947, do they ring any bells? And when you said that, presumably in the case of 1947, you're talking about the creation of the State of Israel, which you think is predicted in the Bible, and you think it's predicted to occur in 1947. Now, you were then asked to provide an example of a prediction with a specific date, something that will happen in the future with a date, preferably at least as precise as the date of the creation of Israel, which you claim is very precise, or at least to the year, which is quite precise when you're talking about something that happened millennia after it was written. And you failed to do so. And here's the thing. If you can make valid predictions from the Bible in this method, you should be able to provide us with a large number of predictions that have been made by scholars of this sort, so-called Bible code numerologists. There should be a huge list of things that they are preparing for, that they have calculated in the same method as they used to calculate things after the fact. No one calculated the creation of the State of Israel in 1947 before the fact. Everyone's able to do it after the fact. You said that if you were wise enough, you would be able to understand these things. You'd be able to interpret the Bible correctly. You are mistaking credulity for wisdom. You are mistaking willingness to believe something and numerology and pattern seeking for wisdom. If you cannot provide a significant number of predictions which should have been calculated in the same method, which you are expecting to come true in order to validate your hypothesis, then you have no hypothesis. You have done no actual background work. So Thickshades, please provide me with an event which is going to occur in a year in the future, in that specific year, something quite significant, something along the lines of the creation of a new state, and something which I cannot predict using, for example, the current global political situation. World War III is a likely outcome sometime in the future simply because of political instability in the world. But the creation of a state is not a likely outcome based on many global political factors at the moment. So that would be an interesting prediction. So Thickshades, can you give me one or more predictions specific to the year which allow me to actually test your claim?
Thickshades, you're being asked for specifics. Over to you.
Well, in order to tell you specifically what date and what time and what second, that's impossible for me. I'm not God. I mean, how can you? You don't even know. You don't even remember when you crap, and you probably don't remember, or you probably don't know when you're gonna crap. I mean, who knows about all that? And you probably don't remember, or you probably don't know when you're gonna crap.